All right, Pack Meetings, it's Mr. Pack Guys here with the Chapter 10 review test. The numbers that we're going to do are listed on the weekly schedule, and of course I'll put it on the daily schedule for you as well. So I'm going to do these by pages, so the first page, second page, and third page. I'm going to flip this over it halfway through. We're going to do numbers 1 and 2. We don't need to do number 4. I will create a whole separate test for all the problems that we don't do. That'll be extra credit if you want to do that. All right, so I'm going to just talk about the problems that are assigned to you. This should go probably pretty quickly. The library is 5 miles from the post office. How many yards is the library from the post office? Of course, yards are smaller. I need more. I'm going to have to multiply. Please don't forget that you can, of course, use your chart. And if I go to my chart and I go to miles on my chart and I go to yards, it's 1,760. So I would just take 1,760 and multiply that by 5. All right? That's how I'd set that up. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. This one, Billy made 3 gallons of juice for a picnic. He said that he made 3/4 of a quart of juice. Explain Billy's mistake. So if he's got 3 gallons, is that not even 1 quart? That doesn't make any sense. So think about what he did, right? How many quarts are in a gallon? 4. What did he do here? That's division, right? What should he have done? Think about that one. All right, you know there should be a lot more quarts because they're smaller. All right, when there's more, Okay, 2 problems on here. I've got number 5 and number 6. Number 5, male hippopotamus can weigh up to 10,000 pounds. How many tons is 10,000 pounds? Again, tons are bigger, so I need less of them. I'm gonna end up dividing. I'm not gonna multiply 10,000 by 2,000. That's gonna be some crazy huge number, right? It's not something I'm gonna end up doing. So don't forget, when you do this, it's 10,000 divided by 2,000. What can I do with my zeros, right? Just take those bad boys off and do it that way, okay? That's one of the easier problems. This one, I'm gonna show you 2 ways to do it. Amar and his friends went to a movie at 4:45. The movie ended at 6:20. So part 1, how long was the movie? So 2 ways to do it. One way that I would do it is to take my ending time and subtract my start time, right? I'm gonna find the difference. So I'm gonna take 6:20 and I'm gonna subtract 4:45. Okay, and this is a good one because you need to pay attention. When I borrow from the hours, that's 6 10 minutes, right? Not 10 minutes. It's not 100, it's only 60. Okay, so 0 minus 5, of course, I can't do that, so I'm gonna borrow. Make that a 1, right? 10. Okay, then I'm at 1 minus 4. I can't do that. And the only reason I'm doing this on here, I mean, you can pause it and see if you can get it on your own and then come back to me. Okay, the only reason I'm doing it on here is because I want to show you to be sure. I'm going to cross that off and make that a 5, right? And then I'm going to go 6 plus 1 equals 7. Okay, 6 plus 1 is 7. I'm not borrowing a 10. I'm not putting a 1 in front of it. It's the only number. Anytime I borrow from the hours, if I had 12 o'clock and I had to borrow for the 1 hours, I wouldn't make 7. It would just be 12, okay? So 7 minus 4 is 3, right? And then 5 minus 4 is 1. I get 135. The other thing that you could do is to take 445, right? And then add. I would add minutes first to get to 5 o'clock. So 45, how many minutes do I need in order to get to 5 is 15, right? Then I get to 5 o'clock. Okay, then I want to get to 6:20, so then I would add 20 minutes, right? Okay, and then once I get to 5:20, okay, I'm going to add another hour, right? And then I'm just going to take all of this, wherever I have a plus sign, and I'm going to add those in. Okay, so I'm going to take 1 hour plus 20 minutes plus 15 minutes, and it's going to come out to be the same as this. Or you could try the clock thing if you want to go around and do it that way. You can try that too. Okay, any way you want to do it. If you need help, let me know. With elapsed time, can be difficult. And then Amar got home 45 minutes after the movie ended. What time did Amar get home? Right, so we're at 6:20. Okay, and I'm going to add 45 and 1, and then I'll show you a different way to do it. This, of course, is 5, right? And this is going to be 6. And I get 665. Does that make any sense? No. Remember what I said? Subtract 6 and add 1. then I'm gonna get 7:05. The other thing you could do is go 6:20. All right, to get to 7 o'clock, how many minutes do I add? I'm gonna add my 40, right? That's gonna take me to 7 o'clock. That's not all the time I use, right? It's 45 minutes, so I'm gonna add that last 5 in. And get myself to 7:05, right? So those are 2 ways to do elapsed time. All right, page 2 coming up.